Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
In now is Nico Horner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Alfonso Rivas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, number 66, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Now to the plate, Irving Lopez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Stepping in next, Mason Wynn. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Striding in is Demetrius Lewis. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
At the plate now is Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch.
Hey! You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
No score here as we play inning number 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Chop toward the second baseman. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Digging in next, Harrison Bader. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pops this one up. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Tyler.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the pitch. Ian Happ is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Pete Crow Armstrong, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Now here it comes. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Popped him up. Herrera has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward for his first opportunity. Herrera, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now here is Lars Nootbaar. First pitch of the AB now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Irving Lopez. Now the first pitch. Right side, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. Popped him up. Herrera moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch on its way. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Lewis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 66.
So in now for Chicago, number 66 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Arenado in foul ground, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
This one's flared off to the right side. Horner's got it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 16.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Danny Mendick. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Next, here is Robinson Chirinos. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 48.
1 out, bases empty. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Number 27,
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Bader, base runner at first with one out. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by on the base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Ivan Herrera, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 8.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So now to the plate, Irving Lopez. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging bunt.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And now here is Ian Happ, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the AB now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Pete Crow Armstrong, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Bader in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Stepping up is Mason Wynn. Flew out last time up.
The shortstop.
This is in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So next to bat will be Demetrius Lewis. He bounced out last time up. First offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Lewis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Happ brings it in. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Alfonso Rivas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Number 66.
Up next, number 66. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch on the way. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom, who went down on strikes in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Adbert Alzolay gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 73.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The right fielder, Harrison Bader.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One out, nobody on. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Danny Mendick. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Bader has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 to Chirinos.
Get down 21.
Now 1 hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strike.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lars Nootbaar. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
0-1's the count.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch popped up. And there's 1 down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to raise to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now to bat, Mason Wynn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the inning.
Leading off the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back, right fielder.
In now, Jason Hayward. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. The 2-2. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here is Nico Horner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 0-1. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Miles Michaelis wins his 17th game of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Jordan Hicks wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.